Distinguished guests, respected speakers, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to extend my sincere appreciation to the government for presenting the national budget for fiscal year 2026-2027. As this is the first budget of the newly elected government, expectations are naturally very high. I believe this is a compassionate budget with a clear focus of the people in mind. Overall, the budget reflects a forward-looking and pragmatic approach with emphasis on improving the investment climate, enhancing competitiveness, supporting economic growth, and creating opportunities for employment. The focus on reforms, simplification of processes, and reducing cost of doing business sends a positive signal to investors and entrepreneurs. What stands out to me is the recognition of the challenges faced by the business community and the government's efforts to introduce measures aimed at creating a more supportive environment for business and economy. Our economy is currently dealing with several pressures, and we are operating in a challenging macroeconomic environment. Inflation is high. Financing costs remain significantly elevated. Interest rates are extremely high compared to many international markets. Energy supply constraints, port efficiency issues, logistics bottlenecks, and overall operational costs directly impact cost of doing business. These are the areas that impact investment, decisions, industrial expansion, and employment creation. So naturally, the key question is, how does this budget respond to these constraints? In my view, the direction is positive. The focus of this budget on improving the ease of doing business, deregulation, and reducing the cost of doing business is a very welcome step. We see steps towards faster approvals, digitization of services, simplification of procedures, and reduction of bureaucratic complexity. These reforms, if implemented properly, can significantly improve investor confidence. From a business operations perspective, there are several very meaningful and practical improvements in this budget. The most significant is the reform under Section 163, where tax deducted at source, TDS, and advanced income tax, AIT, can now be adjusted, refunded, or carried forward. This is a very important structural improvement. Similarly, the reduction of import stage AIT from 5% to 4% on industrial materials will help manufacturing sectors by reducing blocked capital and improving liquidity. Together, these measures will reduce cash flow stress, improve working capital efficiency, and enhance overall business competitiveness. I would particularly like to highlight some positive developments for the pharmaceutical industry. The pharmaceutical sector has grown significantly over the years and is now moving towards greater export potential. In this budget, increasing the allowable limit for promotional expenses and samples from 0.5% to 1% of turnover is a positive and practical reform. Pharmaceutical industry growth depends not only on manufacturing, but also on scientific communication, healthcare, awareness, and professional engagement. These changes will support the pharmaceutical industry in expanding its reach. The extension of bonded warehouse facilities for export-oriented industries is another very important step. This will directly support export competitiveness and cost efficiency. When we compete in international markets, every cost advantage matters. Access to such facilities will help reduce production costs and support Bangladesh's ambition for export diversification. We also welcome the reduction of the withholding tax on export incentives from 10% to 5% as it improves cash flow for exporters. However, the conversion of the minimum tax into advance income tax in this area will